I was born in Kanosh. Where was I born from? The house that Hogan lives in, I guess. I can't remember thinking about it. One day we were building a clubhouse, dug a clubhouse. Melvin and Charlie Price were out in the garage making a bomb of some kind. They're going to blow the top off of Black Hawk with it. So, and Charlie's a nuclear physicist. He knows how to make an atomic bomb. Yeah. But he was poking. He had this pipe about that long and that big around, full of black powder, and he was poking match heads down through a hole with a piece of wire, and the darn thing went off. And my stomach was, I didn't dare look down. I thought my insides were going to fall off. And Nita's foot was shredded. She wore cowboy boots, and we could see her bone. She was bleeding. Melvin said, "Don't tell Dad." We went up to the show house where Mom and Dad were. We ran in the show house and said, "Mom, Dad, Nita's been shot," and we left.
So did they ever say any more to you about that?
Quite a lot. Pineapple pudding.
Pineapple pudding?
I still like it. She was a good cook. We had 5 or 6 different cereals every morning, different kinds. My dad taught me how to work. I enjoyed doing it. I've got an older brother, Melvin. He and I used to work together, and he always tried to make me look good. He worked really hard, and I tried to keep up with him. We'd back up to a gravel pit, and with my shovel, I'd throw gravel up in the front of the truck, and he used a scoop shovel to fill the back. We'd load up about 8 tons in an hour. That was kind of normal. Now there's 12 of us. Melvin, Glen, Anita, Arlene, Leah, Jimmy, Janet, Ray, John, Christine, and Mike. 12 of us. We went to Salt Lake Temple when all 12 of us and our companions. We were in church news. So that was kind of a famous thing. I used to do a lot of weightlifting. I was trying to get strong. So I built a rope ladder out on my barn. It was 30 feet high. I could climb up that. One day Ronnie Davis got up halfway and he said, "I'm gonna fall." I had to climb up the ladder and get underneath him and let him down. He was about to lose his grip, and I don't know why he panicked, but he was about 20 feet off the ground. We went to church. That was a play day too. We're not supposed to do that now, but that was the only day we had that we could play. We never had home evening either. Nobody did. We had big Christmases. I think Mom had she used Montgomery Ward and Sears and Roebuck catalogs. She got a lot of stuff. Her room was full of stuff. One Christmas, had asked for a BB gun, and all I got was shorts and socks. So I was sitting on the chair trying to feel happy. Mom said, behind the tree there's a package that's all wrapped up. Just the shape of a BB gun. I opened that up and it was 22. Chuck Williams. He was part inactive guy that I knew. He baptized everybody. We all went to Fillmore to be baptized. I don't remember much about it. We sat in the back of a pickup. I didn't hardly know what I was doing, I guess. I've always had a testimony. And one time when I was a teenager, I thought, what if this church isn't true? And I like to read Joseph Smith's writings. I thought about that, and I thought, I'm wasting my time thinking about that. That's the only time I ever said anything negative against the church. Well, I was pretty good in school. Teacher was teaching the kids how to say that, learn the alphabet. And I was sitting back in the room, staring out the window. She said, I think Glen needs to come up here and show us if he's learned the ABCs. So I went up there and went, ZYXWVUGS. She left me alone after that.
She saw you could do them backwards, huh?
Yeah. I don't know how to swim, but in January, the weather had been real nice for January, so Raymond Price and I decided to go to Warm Springs and swim. And we didn't know I didn't know where the hot spots were. We just went to the big spring. It had tables that you could stand on. They've dynamited them back a ways. And anyway, we went there and were swimming around, and it started to cloud over and get dark, and it started to snow. Neither one of us wanted to get out and put our wet clothes on. It got dark, so we decided we better get out of there. So we got out and put our wet clothes on and pedaled home to Kanosh. I did a lot of dumb things. That was just one dumb thing. We played a lot of football, and I was the biggest man on our team. I was 185. And I was the biggest man on our team. I didn't get to play much. I was real strong, but there was a guy who was a senior a year before I was. Steve Finlinson. And he became all-state champion, so I didn't get to fill in for him very much. Anyway, when we were juniors, we were state champions, and he got to be honored by the newspaper to be on this all-state team. And when I was a senior, I played football, defense and offense both. That was what I was used to. And nobody ever tried to come over me because I'd stop them. So I didn't do much. I was just there. We went out to Vernal, and they had hepatitis there. And I picked up hepatitis from A month later, I turned white, yellow, yellowish whitish. And we'd had a wrestling tournament with Richfield, with the Cedar City. And I didn't have much energy, but I knew if I pinned him real fast, I'd survive. So I pinned the kid real fast. And then found out I had hepatitis. So they had to phone the kid and tell him to better get some shots. The kid that pinned him had hepatitis, and I had it for about a month. That really knocked me. I used to could chase girls all night and come home and milk the cow and do a day's work. And after that, I didn't do so good. One time up above the dam, Charlie Price and I were hunting rabbits and having a good time. All of a sudden, I scared up at a duck. And it flew up, and I went bang. And I was surprised. The duck was surprised. Charlie was surprised. No, I think we kept the duck and gave it to our family to eat. That's all that ever happened to me as a teenager.